Reactions as CBN announcing that old 1,500 and 200 Naira notes remain legal tender till December 31st. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has directed banks to start collecting and giving out the old Naira notes as legal tender in Nigeria. The bank said that the old 1,500 and 200 Naira notes remain legal tender and that the directive was in compliance with the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration obedience to court orders. This is coming a few hours after the presidency made it known that his president did not tell the CBN governor Godwin Emefiele and the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, not to comply with the order from the Supreme Court on the new Naira notes policy. In the report which was made by the Punch, the Central Bank of Nigeria said, and I quote, "Accordingly, the CBN met with Bankers Committee and has directed that the old 200, 500 and 1,000 Naira bank notes remain legal tender alongside the redesigned bank notes till December 31st, 2023. Consequently, all concerned are directed to comply accordingly." The report has been trailed by mixed reactions from members of the public, as many have taken to the comment section to share their thoughts on the issue. Some people also lamented the untold hardship that the Naira design policy brought on Nigeria. The thing I want people to understand, it is not even the Naira redesign policy. It is the fact that, both the Naira, it's not only the Naira redesign policy alone, it is the so-called cashless process. You don't come outside and say you want to do cashless and you just start it immediately. It is something you will start for a year. You will start announcing. Radio will carry it. Newspaper will carry it. TV will carry it. They will be repeating it a year. They'll be telling people, come and register, come and start putting your money in the bank. So come and start putting your money in the bank. So come and start using, all the networks in Nigeria. Banking network would have been strengthened. They would have deal with any form of fraud, deal with any form of network problem, network issues. Do you understand? Then, so that when people start settling in, the cashless process, people start, they will even say, for people that start using this and that, processes, they're going to be rewarded to entice people to come in. Do you understand? You don't just come in and you want to do the process and then, or immediately you just start doing it. It's not done. It is not done. It's not possible. Now, let's listen to some of the reactions. At last, I hope with the new directive, the old currency will be injected into society to end the hardship Nigerians have had to face as a result of this voodoo economic policy. My dear, no be small voodoo. Only God knows where the banks see the old tattered notes that they're dispensing. My dear, I don't even understand this country. You go to the bank, you are supposed to get good, fresh notes, but you get very smelly. I think there was a particular time somebody did a video. The 200 away bank gave and be like said they don't condemn that money. Kai. And I looked at it and I'm saying, the things we see for this country. Somebody saw me which day and was telling me, do you know after going to the stress of being a Nigerian, that we are not supposed, all Nigerians are supposed to make heaven? That's what the person was telling me, because we have been through a lot. We are going through a lot and we are still coming from a lot. Another opinion, when they know they will accept it, what is the need of all this drama? My dear, that was the first thing I said when I heard that the Supreme Court said that they should start making use of the old note as legal tender. I was saying people that died for nothing. Do you know how many people died? Do you know how many people be said and beat for this issue? That means those people now, in fact, should we be happy when we been this suffer? Okay, why we been this suffer? Help me and ask, my dear. You people have said it again. CBN has caused serious hardship and scarcity of money to Nigeria, for they didn't plan the cashless policy well before it started it, and that makes businesses' activities to collapse in Nigeria. Because of this person was just on my mind. I was about to say, do you know how many business that close down? Do you know how many business that before they go get themselves, it can take the whole of this 2023? Kai. You don't just come. I don't understand why we don't have people that are proactive. Look, a decision, if you want to take a decision that is going to affect millions of people, from your angle, you might see it as good. From your angle, you might see it as wonderful, as beautiful, as a brilliant idea. But by the time you bring it to the table, people from different views, we start seeing it. You start seeing, okay, someone will talk what's wrong with it. This one will speak what is wrong with it. Do you understand? And before you know it, the things that you were not able to see before. I thought that was what, that is why there's more than one person making decisions. You understand? By the time they scrutinize it, you come out to say, oh, all those things people say, I did not see it. Then you now start looking at the possibilities of, can we amend it? Should we do the laws like this? Should we not do it? That is how it is supposed to be. Instead of the old news, why not just pumping the new news? Or why did you decide to punish the populace with Naira crutch? My dear, exactly what I was saying, okay, fine. Even this cashless policy now, this cashless policy, I was saying, is not even, what's it called? It's not even a problem that even if they wanted, then I now remember that I'm even speaking, and I even remember what I remembered then as I was saying this thing I'm about to say. Even the so-called cashless policy, let's hope no the worker. You want to send, the cashless policy should be done in such a way that you want to transfer to somebody. Before you go close your eye, go, the money don't come out for your account. The person don't receive alerts. You understand? Not, I'm trying to do something for you. It is 2 weeks later. Some people do send money to them. It will be 2 days later. So people it will be, if it is something you want instantly, what now happens? Okay. There was never enough newly printed banknotes as per the volume of old ones withdrawn from the public to start with in order to cause the current artificial scarcity and cash crunch. Hoarders and economic saboteurs element from the banking industry are equal corporates selling the new available Naira notes in connivance with POS agents and middlemen operators for personal enrichment. It's a vicious cycle of greedy vultures and hyenas feeding fat on the suffering of the ordinary citizens. You cannot say it better, my dear. You've said it all. We do not understand these people managing our financial institution and the APC government that appoint them. For how long will they take us for fools? My dear, I don't understand. Now you're coming out to say it remains a legal tender. Meanwhile, they ask you before you say no. What can be the color of your problem? It is high time people like this, I've said it before, you're not supposed to be on any immunity. If you like in Nigeria, now what we go do next? After we don't settle everything concerning this election, if you not get immunity, you not get her. You misbehave, you collect water. Immediately, this one is one legit to at all. They will not allow you to cool down. Because what is this? Do you know how many people that died because of this issue? Do you know how many people that lost their breadwinners because of this issue? Do you know how many people that have been starved because of this issue? And then you are coming out now to tell us you can make use of the old Naira notes. I'm not saying I'm not happy with the news, but I'm saying the people that died now, they will be turning in their graves because they died for nothing. That means the whole issue of we're not going to use the old Naira, or we're not using, they could use it. It could solve the problem. Many people died in hospital because of the economic payments. Many people died because they beat them. They enter moto. Maybe say they no agree collect old money, then beat them to death. If you don't know it. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.